Hi y'all, I'm Wendy and this is Pajama Days. Welcome to my channel. I am in a different location today because even though it's rainy outside, I thought I would come sit outside. My husband and my son built a little COVID project in 2020 and it's so pretty out here. Pardon my shaky camera. I hope you're having a good day. I want to talk today about air hunger briefly. I started this channel, as most of you know, to help people who are taking hormone blockers because breast cancer that they've been diagnosed with is estrogen positive, which means it's fed by estrogen. And because of that, those of us who have been diagnosed that way have to take hormone blockers for years to prevent future recurrence of breast cancer. The air came on. I thought the birds would be vying for your attention, but I didn't know that the air conditioner would, but that's okay. So hormone blockers come with a lot of side effects, and I really don't think that the medicine themselves, there are several kinds. I don't think the medicine actually causes you to have these side effects. I think it's the lack of estrogen in your body that causes you to have these side effects. And there's a lady named Carrie Ann Wright that does videos about menopause and life after menopause, and I saw a little video that she had made, and actually I wasn't looking for this kind of information. I was scrolling on Facebook and saw this little video, and it said something about menopause, and it looked like it was humorous probably, so I clicked on it, and it's by this lady named Carrie Ann Wright. And one of the things in her video was air hunger, and I was just dumbfounded because I was like, oh, that's a thing, and it has a name. And I have had that for the last, I don't know, couple of years, and I didn't even know that it had a name. But I can just be sitting doing nothing and all of a sudden feel the need to gasp for air. And it's not a huge dramatic kind of gasp, but it's the need to take in air. And it seems like it's worse in the evenings, as are hot flashes. So I'm sure that it just comes with that territory of hormone blockers / menopause, because hormone blockers take away estrogen, and that sends you into menopause if you weren't already. So I just was like kind of relieved that that's just a normal thing. It doesn't mean something's wrong with my heart. It doesn't mean something's wrong with my lungs. It's just a side effect of going through menopause, I guess. And I can remember my mother never had breast cancer, and she never had to take hormone blockers. Actually, on the opposite end, she took estrogen kind of drugs. But when she went through menopause, she would call them gulpy feelings and waves of something, like she was drowning or something. And I totally get that now. I understand what she meant. And I think it was air hunger. I think it's just that occasional need to just take in air, and you just have moments that you just feel like you can't breathe deeply enough, and it goes away. I mean, it's not something that, it's not like a heart attack or, something that makes you feel like you need to run to the hospital. I do have her little finger thing that measures your pulse and your oxygen. She actually had fibrosis in her lungs in her last years. She had pneumonia a lot when she was little and had a lot of scar tissue in her lungs. and eventually developed fibrosis. And after she passed away, I took her little thing because I had bought it for her. And occasionally when that would happen, I would grab that thing and check my oxygen and check my pulse and see if my heart's racing or something. Everything's normal. It's just a need to take in air. And it's just one of those things that happens in menopause. And I don't know that it happens to everyone, but I know that I've dealt with it. And when I saw that little video, I was like, oh, wow, I do that. And now I know why. So I just wanted to kind of throw that at you today. And if you take hormone blockers and you have dealt with that, then that's normal. Not a big deal. If you would like, you can Google or YouTube air hunger. Carrie Ann Wright is a lady who does a lot of videos on things like that. And I didn't see, the first time I searched it, I didn't see a lot of videos about air hunger. But today I looked again, because I could not remember that woman's name. And I saw more today, so it is something that people talk about. I had just never heard of it. So that's all. And wouldn't you know, my air conditioner is finished too. Perfect timing. I love y'all. I hope you have a good day. Be blessed.